I am Daniel Lucas.
Hello, I'm Alessandro Panattoni and welcome to Food 101.
Food, people. Let's talk about food. Oh, Chefy, fabulous, Chefy, fabulous. As they said, another day, another dollar.
Yes, true.
It's true, right? I hope
Yes.
our podcast will earn dollars soon, right? We're
I hope
crossing our
so.
fingers. Are crossing our
But
fingers, people there.
at
People
least we
out
got
there.
free laughing here.
Yes. People, we are chef and I are dedicated doing this. Even we are not yet earning money because cooking is our passion. We want to share to the world that in our legacy to make our generation to generation to come to have, a reference as a reference, yeah, of especially
Absolutely.
as Italian cuisine because chef and I we are specializing. Wow, specializing in Italian cuisine, just like our book, right, Chappy?
Yes, yes. There we go. I got here to show everybody. Here we go. Food 101.
Yes. Food 101. And people or company want to add to be sponsor our podcast, we are open for that. Chef Alessandro are open for any sponsor. You know why, people? Because we got our 1 million downloads last year. And of course,
Yes.
we are. What is our rank on listen notes? We have a listen score of 40 and belong to 1.5 popular show globally. So, if you are interested out there, people listening to us, we are accepting for a sponsorship. For sure, the company gonna sponsor us, Shafi, they will become famous too, right?
Absolutely. We can
Yes,
show them.
definitely. So, Shafi, let's promote our official website.
Oh,
Food
yes.
because we work so hard for this, people. So please do visit our official website www.food101.ca. It's a website where you will empower to become an excellent cook, chef, or executive chef, or whatever your position in the kitchen. Just right now, we do posted the beef consomme. How to make beef consomme, people? It's so easy. Just go to our website and learn how to make a beef consomme. Last we posted the 5 varieties of consomme. See?
Hmm.
So we are inviting you to please do visit our official website. And of course, Shafi, let's promote our book.
Absolutely. Look at that. It's a beautiful book, everybody.
Yes,
You
that's
can
the
find
paperback.
everything inside there. Well, all the simple, easy to make recipe with the history of the food, the recipe. But it's simple. It's when you open, you're just not gonna find okay all the appetizer or all the pasta or all the main. No, you're gonna have a mix of everything. So you don't get bored because find, oh, look at that, there is pasta. Oh, look at that, there is a dessert now. So that's the good thing about that. That's keep you looking and look where you're going with that. But then there is a classic recipe that you can make at home, of course, simple, and that's what we want to keep it with. We want to show it. We want to give it to people. That we make a simple recipe because they have to enjoy the cooking when they cook at home. They have to enjoy. They don't have to get stressed out or what we're gonna cook today. Just okay, let's page number 17 or page number 19. There we go. Simple like that. No, it's easy. It's things that you can find all over. All in the store. Easy. And then of course, what we try to tell you always. Create your own at the end. You know, you don't have to follow completely the recipe. As a chef, I look all over. I look uh, many different recipe, and then after I transform whatever I like it, and be honest with you, sometimes it's good, sometimes not, but well, we learn with our mistake, so that's why. That's important thing. But that's this book is teach you, the simple thing. No, it's no crazy. So it's no boring. It's nice, nice.
Yes, yes. People, we are inviting you to grab a copy of our Food 101 Volume 12 Italian Cuisine because we make it simple but delicious
Cool.
recipe. So, Chefy, last week we shout out our listeners according to our daily ranks. Today we're gonna shout out our listeners according to our ranking tops in the last 30 days.
Fantastic.
So, Shafi, what was the number one countries listening to us?
Okay, so we have Canada, number 3. Wow. Kyrgyzstan, we got number 10. Jordan, 19. Nigeria, 22. Malta, 37. Singapore, 45. Luxembourg, 68. Finland, 144. Czech Republic, 195. And I read without glasses again.
Yes,
I'm
good
getting
job,
better.
Shafi. Good job, Shafi. You have a lot of vitamin A now. You
Yeah,
probably
wow.
you're
I
eating a
hope
lot of
so.
carrots. You're eating a lot of carrots, Shafi. So,
Yes.
Chef and I are so grateful for supporting this podcast because this podcast is created to empower food, food.
Eggplant parmigiana, parmigiana di melanzane.
Mhm.
So there is the different way to make it, and so I'm going to give you a couple way to make it. So the way my mom teach me how to make it, and some other recipe that I learned in the time, and then there is the book anyway that they tell you a simple way how to make it. So I'm going to start with the simple way to make it that we have on the book because that's what we read it down the book.
Mhm.
So what you need is eggplant, of course, salt, flour, egg, beaten eggs, breadcrumbs, olive oil, the tomato sauce, fresh basil, Parmesan cheese, and shredded mozzarella cheese. So this one, it's a different way how to make it. So anyway, but you cut your eggplant like 1/4 inch thick, and put the salt, then you put dust in the flour, then you pass in the eggs, then you pass in the breadcrumb, and then you fry the eggplant. You deep fry, and then you cool down. Then after that, you prepare your tomato sauce. You put on the tray, and you setting up all the slice of eggplant, deep fry eggplant, and then again you do again more tomato sauce. You put the Parmigiano cheese. You put the mozzarella cheese, and again mozzarella, up to whatever you like, how tall you are, how tall you want to do it, and then you bake. You bake at 350, 175 Celsius for 25 to 30 minutes. Then let it stay. Let take it out to make it cool down a bit, and then you can cut it almost like a lasagna. Same way. Now that's one way how to make it. Then there is another way, maybe a little bit simpler than that. So you don't have to use a beaten eggs. You don't have to use a breadcrumbs. You just cut your eggplant. You deep fry your eggplant in even vegetable oil or olive oil. Then after that, you dry up the eggplant, and then you do the same thing with the tomato, mozzarella cheese, and parmesan, but without the bread. Some people like breaded the eggplant. Some people like without. Like my family, like without. They like to eat only the eggplant. But other friends of mine, they like to have with the bread. They like the nice and thick taste, very a little bit heavier. But I like both ways because I always
Mhm.
love eggplant parmesan. So for me, breaded or even simple without bread is fine, no problem. In some other people they don't put the mozzarella, they just put parmigiano reggiano. That's it. Some other put pecorino. and they put only lash of basil and nice fresh tomato sauce, but a little bit thick tomato sauce. So there's so many different way wherever you go in Italy. It's all depend which one you like and which one you want to do it. Of course, on the book we can put all the recipe, otherwise it's going to be a book like this. You know, Daniel's going to keep
Yeah.
printing, 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 whatever. It can never finish. But no,
Yes.
but, keep it simple and one recipe, the one of popular recipe, and but then after it's up to you if you like or not, and then you can change. That's what we are here for. So if you want to ask a question, you can always contact us, and we can discuss and tell you, different way how to make it. What do you think? Then
Yes, yes, people were inviting you again to participate in our discussion and tell us what you want to know or what your suggestion that we're gonna talk about, topic that you want to know, because Chef and I are open for that. And as we
yes.
said, Parmigiana, we already talked about on our second season and third season, but we always talk about it because the more you talk about it, you will be familiarized and it easy for you to do. And Parmigiana is one of the trademark of Italian cuisine. It's
Yes, absolutely.
something they are proud of because they are really authentic Italian recipe.
Hmm.
Right, Chefi? So in your place, Chefi, in Rome, how do you do Parmigiana? Because it varies from region to region, right?
You see, but my mom always make without bread, so without
Mm,
bread in the eggplant. She like always keep it simple, and light to no heavy as a kind of a bake eggplant. And yeah, I grew up with that version. But when I start to work, I start to try different version too. So who does put the bread, who bread the eggplant, who doesn't put the mozzarella cheese but put Asiago cheese. Some people put only Parmigiano Reggiano. Some people put only pecorino. So that's why I say there is so many different way. You just gotta find the one that you really like at the end, and you can put the cheese that you like. Hey, why not? Why don't change the cheese when you want to try at home? Why not? Hey, you can try once. Why you don't use cheddar? Why not? It's good. It's going to match good with the tomato sauce anyway.
yes,
When you put cheddar cheese in between the eggplant, it's going to be very nice. So there is
yes,
different way. Why don't make with the zucchini instead to use if somebody don't like the eggplant? Why we don't change with the zucchini? Why we don't change with the squash? Why not? So there
hmm,
is a different way. That's the basic, but then it's up to you how you want to create your own after. That's what I like to do at work, especially with the new cook that come over and they want to learn something. Yeah, I always say, you learn the basic. That's the most important thing. After that, it's up to you where you want to go, which way you want to go, and what you want to show to the other people.
yes. So, Chefi, if let's say there's a beginner in the kitchen, what is your tips in doing Parmigiana?
How to make the parmigiana or how to.
Yes, tips that something if you are a first timer to do, what are the
Well,
tips that you can hear?
okay, if I'm teaching somebody, I'll try always to teach the way that the company wants to do it. So if, for example, now I work in one place and they ask me to do bake, they ask me to bread the eggplant, we're gonna bread the eggplant. But when I'm talking and teaching the way the company wants it, I'm gonna teach even there is different way how to make it. So I'm explaining a different way to make it. So the person, the new student, the new cook, is going to learn not just to make one way, but even the knowledge of the other thing, other way to do it. So that's I think that's very important for for the new cook in line to learn a different recipes. not just the same one. The basics is got to be very important. The basic, you got to know the basic of the Italian cuisine. Once after you get that, then after it's up to you how to navigate, you know, in the ocean,
Yes, it's up to you to experiment.
It's
Uh,
like,
sh-
for example, the eggplant parmigiana is the vegetarian version of the chicken parmigiana. That's what they say over there on the website, no?
mhm.
Yeah, practically, yeah, because in North America they make chicken parmigiana, and the chicken parmigiana is the same thing. You bread it, and then you put in the tomato sauce and the mozzarella cheese and parmigiana. There you go. So
It's
yeah,
chicken version.
it's
The chicken
the
version.
vegetarian version of the chicken parmigiana.
Yes, people, is the other version of Parmigiana.
If you think
So,
about it, if you are vegetarian, you want a dish like that, like you want a veal parmigiano or you want a chicken parmigiano, why eventually you can make the eggplant, one big slice of eggplant, deep fry like a chicken parmigiano, and then you put your tomato sopra on top, and you put the mozzarella cheese. Here we go. And you got your vegetarian version of chicken parmigiano, veal parmigiano.
oh yeah, there's also veal Parmigiana, right, Chefy?
Yes,
Veal and chicken. They are now
veal
uh,
chicken.
available in Canada. Do you have like that in Italy?
No,
No. It's the version.
no,
It's
you
the
don't.
version. It's a
Sorry, you
Parmigiana.
don't have. You can have a pizzaiola, yes, veal pizzaiola, but no.
But
This is,
our
I think, it's more American style,
version,
Canadian style.
Canadian or American. But Chefy, do you like that variation of Parmigiana?
No, sorry, sorry, no. Like I eat, of course, I'm gonna eat it, but it's not something that I'm gonna, I want another one. No, it's not that.
Not that.
I find a little bit too heavy as a dish. When you got your chicken, you got your protein, then after you put so much carbo with the breaded, and then you put lots of tomato, and then you put mozzarella cheese, and then you put Parmesan cheese. Too much. It's too much. But
Too much.
it's a classic here in North America. Everybody take it, so everybody have it, and Canadian people love it. So it
Yes.
can change that.
Yes.
But if you really want to keep a traditional Italian, you should eat clay parmigiano,
Yes. Ito
the
pa,
vegetarian
melanzane.
version. The
Melanzane. The melanzane
melanzane e la
parmigiana.
parmigiana. Yes,
Yes, that's a traditional Parmigiana for Italian people. But
yes.
Chevy, before we go on, I'm inviting you again to listen to my other podcast, Movie 101 Review, on my fourth season too, and listen to my latest episode. I interviewed the executive producer of the Hope Studios, and they are promoting their new movie, people. This coming April 13th, The Hopeful by Kyle Portbury. He's one of the award-winning Emmy director in Australia. He is from Australia. So please do listen, people. The Hopeful by Kyle Portbury, and let's support them this coming April 13th. So please do listen. Movie 101 plus my new novel, fantasy novel, entitled. Where is my fantasy novel, Jeffy? Oh, it's not
It's still
organized.
fantasy.
It's still fantasy. Yes, it's still fantasy, people. Please do grab a copy of my latest fantasy novel. It's Echoes of the Unseen, Journey through the Hidden Realms, and available on Amazon and leading online bookstores worldwide. So, Shafi
Wow.
Parmigiana. What else?
Parmigiana. Time
Yes.
for Parmigiano.
Parmigiana and Parmigiano. If you, people, if you
Absolutely.
are,
So the Parmigiano is something that Italian people can't stay away from.
yes, it's part of their culture.
Yeah.
They love
But
it,
yes,
and
that's it's a classic. What can I say more than that? And it's not difficult to do. You just need a little bit of patience to deep fry because take time. That's the only thing. Take time to deep fry the eggplant. It take lots
yes,
of time. And the frying pan, it's how big you have your frying pan, but when you slice a eggplant, you can put three or four max, no more than that. So it takes lots of time when you want to make a big tray of eggplant parmesan. So patience, lots of patience, because at the end, a work waiting for, because it's so good, and making sure you got lots of bread. So you remember last week we talked about focaccia? Make a focaccia do
mm,
with that. It's
yes.
gonna be a good match,
Oh,
a very good match.
yes.
Dipping the
Focaccia.
focaccia on the sauce with eggplant. Oh, my kids love that.
Che buono!
Oh yes,
It's something that Italian cuisine offer to the world,
yes.
and we need to
Well,
try it.
see, we call it in Rome, we call la scarpetta. With the bread. When you clean up the plate with the tomato sauce, and then we call a scarpetta.
Carpeta.
Yes,
Wow. So, people, we are encouraging you to try to make lasagna, parmigiana egg, and focaccia together because the great combination.
absolutely.
Dipping is something you need gonna to dip at the end of the sauce of the parmigiana. And tips, people, if you're doing the parmigiana, make sure you will remove the excess oil from the eggplant,
Yes.
because once you bake it and you will not remove the excess oil on it, oh, this like swimming in the pool. Because I do experience that, Chevy.
Yeah.
When the first time I did Parmigiana, and I don't know yet that to remove the excess oil on the eggplant, you need to have tissue or napkins or clothes that to remove that excess oil, especially if you're using olive oil. Oh, something else, people. But we are recommending you to use olive oil when you're frying the
Yeah, well, you
eggplant.
know what? It's I love when it's deep fried because it's got different flavor, completely different flavor. But in case you can eat oil, or has some problem, you can always bake the eggplant. You don't have to deep fry. For
Yes.
it work almost the same. It's not the same, but it can work the same. You know,
Yes.
but the result is, let's say, 70% is almost the same.
Yes.
It's
The
missing a
taste.
little touch of the
Yeah.
oil.
Yes. You miss the olive oil taste.
Yes.
I like olive oil, Shafi, putting on risotto or ordinary rice.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yes, it's so good. People try it.
Oh
Olive oil
yes.
plus rice, something else. So, Shafi, in Soto Soto, are you doing Parmigiana?
Sometimes we do for special request. It's
Oh,
take times, of course. We got other things to do too, but sometimes with the request for a special party we do it, and sometimes we have on the line if we need it, and it's people request sometimes the eggplant parmesan. You know,
yes. Yes. So, people, if you're wondering where Chef Alessandro working, please visit him in Soto Soto in downtown Toronto. Where is that exactly, Chefi?
it's 120 Avenue Road, and we have another location, Oakville.
Yes. If you are wondering what does Italian cuisine taste, visit Soto Soto and say hi to Chef
Yeah, it's
Alessandro.
a classic Roman cuisine.
Yes, one of the five-star restaurant in downtown Toronto. People, so please do support Chef Alessandro. Visit him and please do call them because they are fully booked always. Right, Chefi?
Yes, yes. But
They're
when you
crazy,
come, just
crazy.
ask for me. I come and see you.
Yes. They are crazy, crazy fully booked. So please do call them and ask them if you have table to spare. So, or call Chef Alessandro. I'm
Nah,
listening to your
don't
podcast.
throw me. Don't throw me. It's for us the kitchen job. Don't worry.
Yes. So, Shafi, again, another word for to sum up our Parmigiana. What else you can say about it?
It's so good with the focaccia, the parmigiana, but any kind of bread anyway. It's not just the focaccia. Even baguette, any kind of bread is good. Of course, you know,
Yes.
sourdough bread, fantastic. You know, you can make a sandwich with the eggplant parmigiana too. Why not?
Yes.
You
Yes.
can use it as an
Why not?
appetizer. You can use it as a main dish, not dessert.
Yes. Yes. And people, what we are talking now is included to our book, Food 101, Volume 12, Italian Cuisine. And please do grab a copy, available on Amazon and leading online bookstores worldwide. Can you show it, Shafi? The paperback.
Absolutely.
This is the paperback, people, and the hardcover is smaller than that. So, we are encouraging you to grab a copy because these empower Italian cuisine.
Yes.
So, Shafi,
Thank you very much again, Daniel. It was such a pleasure. And American people,
see you soon.
bye bye.